What's up, y'all? It's Beneficial Bay here, and I am so thankful y'all came to the pull-up experience. I'm taking a break now because I gotta shout out my boy Steve at Alien Eyes Photos. I know y'all listening right now, but when it comes to the video production and getting all my angles together, Alien Eyes Photos is the team that I choose. Make sure y'all check my boy Steve out.
What's up, y'all? Welcome
up,
to the
everybody?
pull up. Hey, yo, we got a good one for y'all tonight. We have my girl Simone, and it's gonna be a good night because we got the luxury brand, Urbane Vodka, and it is a brand itself that is elevating the culture of the whole, and we love it. So we're gonna learn how it came to be, where it's going, and just how, if you want to start your own, how you can go about it. Okay. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Miss Simone.
Hello. I'm Simone Woods, CEO of Urbane Vodka.
Welcome.
How you doing, guys? Thank you for having me here.
We appreciate you. Y'all see this right here?
Look, I'm excited. Liquor and t-shirts, I'm in.
For sure.
So as anyone knows with the podcast, we like to start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And we want to know how this came to be. Were you in the club popping bottles? You was like, I need to pop my own bottle, my very own bottle, or where did it all start?
Probably back in my head, but no. So I started crafting small batches of moonshine in my kitchen. I learned how to moonshine and got some tips early on, like in 2017. It was a hobby, just like any other enthusiast. You bought equipment, you travel. I was obsessed with it. You know, I just dug deep in it. I always thought about popping my own bottle or see other people doing it. I just wanted good quality liquor. So let's see, like I didn't feel like I wanted a cocktail that had a backbone in it. And I feel like when I was out there drinking, there wasn't really any cocktails out there that will hold up in the nights. Complex cocktails like Mai Tais and other than you had to go hard like Long Island or, the blue, you know what. But so I wanted something that can be sippable, and I didn't have to, get all that stuff in there and still have that power, be elegant and smooth. I didn't have to blow it out or, water it down too much just to enjoy it. So I wanted to, that was my bar for my brand. And from there I started, doing some research, traveling, got those people, put some people in my plate, put people in position to help me understand what I want to go. There are spirits consultants out there that help. I actually hired one from New York, and we just developed my concept, my product, and put all those people in place, and here we go.
Awesome.
Here we go.
You said you wanted to stand alone, put a little hair on your chest.
Yeah, so, that's glad you said that. We are the only U.S. 91 product, like 91 proof product. There's 90, there's 92. Yeah. We the only. I raised the bar
Shout
just
out
to
to
be.
you.
Yeah. I raised the bar.
Hot thinking about it.
Yeah. It's 91 proof. Absolutely. Woo. So most of the vodkas on the shelf is 80 or 40 or 40%. Mine's is 45.5. So you get 5.5, like just a little bit more, So the 91 be throwing people. That 91 throw people, but no, it's really elegant, And then another thing that people don't know is small batch. Most of those guys on the shelf are in small batch. It's very clean. So you get a good quality. The state has a comparable between Kettle and Grey Goose in essence. So you get a top shelf quality.
Nice. I love it.
No, I was about to say. So time out, because my mind is blown here.
Yep.
Because I don't know too many black-owned vodka brands, if I'm not mistaken. Like I'm pretty sure I'll probably do the Google search afterwards. But how many of us are in that field? You know what I'm saying? In that industry as far as vodka.
Not many, especially women.
I was about to say especially women.
So there's some black males out there that's doing their thing. Fort Mosley, about them, but not vodka. Mostly they're the dark whiskeys, bourbons, and stuff like that. I think we have another one just recently come out in 2019. I think Cold Blue.
Yes.
I'm waiting to see them. I'm waiting for them to make a little bit of noise, but I don't know too much about those guys. But no, as far as women know, and being black alone, not many at all.
Try this one time.
I'm gonna drink to that. We got some U2 wine here too. Was it U2 or 2U? I'm sorry, my bad. 2U wine. It's delicious.
This is my favorite show so far.
So I got a question. And I know we talked about this off camera, but I want to ask from the camera. Now, I know me, if I was creating a alcoholic beverage or a brand, I would be focused on getting people lit. I mean, talking about almost blind. You know what I'm saying? When you create yours, so when you first start out your brand, were you thinking, okay, were you thinking about the quality of the taste, or were you thinking about, I need to get these people drunk?
That's crazy. With my proofing, you would think I wanted to get lit, but no, I actually worked backwards. I wanted quality. I wanted, there's different flavor profiles when you drink. You have initial smell, you got smell, you got the initial taste, you have the mid palate, you have a finish. And I understood that. So when you drink Urbane, especially chilled, the finish is pristine. So that would really capture me when I take anything else. How it tastes after it goes down. Do I blow it out? Do I cringe? Or do I admire it at the end of it, end of the taste? So
definitely, that's when you like,
yeah.
You gotta look at the bottle and be like,
right. Have you ever looked at something like, okay, I feel you, I see you. So yeah, so that was my bar. So when you chill Urbane or drink it, you gonna admire that taste afterward because it's just that clean, really nice. So that's what I was seeking. That was my whole focus, despite other things I had to put together. It was that finish I wanted. I wanted to knock you out. I wanted to wow you. I wanted it to be astonishingly smooth, in which it really is.
That's what you're looking for, though, especially when you're tasting something for the first time. I love it when you're waiting for that bite and it doesn't come. It's like, that's when you look at the bottle. It's like, the bite is not that. This is so smooth and nice.
I'm waiting on the heartburn. I'm waiting on that one little hair to go bing. But something smooth. Yeah. Oh man, you can't beat a smooth cocktail, smooth vodka. Yeah.
So that's the answer to that. I like I said, it was backwards as far as I was chasing that finish. I was chasing the quality. I didn't rush. I took my time. I wanted it to be, a nice, good drinking. I like to drink good, but I don't want the expensive price tag to it. But I like to drink good, so it's good drinking.
It's my language now.
Yeah, I work too much. I want to get up and go. So this the get up and go bottle,
Oh,
so yeah.
Is this the hangover proof?
Yes. Don't worry about it. It's gonna treat you good. It's gonna treat you right.
All right.
That's
okay.
Speaking my language.
So and then, like I said, another thing with my consumers too, like I'm just like you guys. I got a job, I got a family, and then the price to quality is equal too. So you get a good quality liquor, good quality product, and without have to go dig deep. $23.99 retail plus tax is damn good for.
Oh man.
Yeah,
y'all better go buy this.
It's not like $7, and I'm not throwing no shade at all. Like, it's not $17.99. It's good stuff.
It's quality stuff. No, that's what I'm talking about.
And the state asked for me to increase my price. I won't increase it. We had a sweet spot. I think $23.99 is a sweet spot.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely affordable.
Exactly.
When you're looking at the entire market of the vodkas and and like you said, the big name brands, it's definitely affordable.
Yeah.
So I love the brand. I love the name. I just love the whole aesthetic and all that good stuff.
Sorry, I twisted y'all table.
Nah, you good. So because tell them just being around you, I could tell you are very particular or whatnot. How did that come about? The name, the brand, the look as a whole. Where did that come about?
The name came from the real story is on my website, but basically my son helped me pick out that name. He's been a big part in that big family oriented for real. But he helped me with the name. The name means classy, sophisticated, upscale, mannerly. Those are all the things that I wanted to embody for my brand and to inspire, to become like, I have wanted to have a corporate look. I wanted to have a luxury brand, you know what I'm saying, just to sophisticate my consumer a little bit, to give them something a little different. So that's why the label is different. It's minimal.
I don't feel like it is.
No, I'm about to say, no.
But I don't feel like
think it's minimal?
I need to write. I'm writing a t-shirt.
That is, to me, that's more classy. Keep it simple. Makes it more classy to me. So I'm not gonna say minimal. I'm gonna say classy.
And it's clean.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. And that was my bar. That's what I was looking to get at. I wanted something classy and clean, sophisticated, upscale. So that's where we at with the label and the aesthetics of it. Just wanted to be clean. I wanted to, even when I'm doing my social media, when I'm working with other people, I try to keep with that. Fun. I want to have fun with this brand. Like by trade, I'm a nurse. Been a nurse since 2011. Spent a lot of time in the emergency room and stuff like that. This is where I'm having fun at. This is where I'm putting my focus in the future. So I wanted to be sexy and fun.
So I think you've accomplished that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I really like it.
For sure.
Thank you.
I was going to ask you, so with you, and one thing I love about our show is that there's someone watching this who is thinking about what you're doing. How do you balance working, being a nurse, and then having a brand of your own or whatnot? How do you balance those two?
Man, I learned this the hard way. First, just taking care of yourself. Just, I literally schedule a lot of my tasks, a lot of things I want to do with my family, and just chiseling that time out to make sure that you can support your brand, because it's my dream, it's my baby. I don't expect a lot of people to put the time and effort in that, So just chiseling out that time and being structured and having goals, and that's how I kind of make it work. It's pushing myself. When I look at my end, what really does when I think about what I want, where I want to be.
Yeah.
Where I want to be gives me energy. Like it gives me everything I need to keep doing what I do, keep making those posts, getting up and going to work, and my end goal is really what motivates me. But in the same process, you have to take care of yourself. I have to take care of myself, like whether working out, eat, spending time with family, so they don't abandon you. Because you got to give them time. Because people, you got to, still touch those things that makes sense, and so you can be stronger. So I learned that pretty much the hard way, where I had to stop. Like, wait a minute,
I was gonna ask you, like, when did you reach a point that you was like, okay, I can manage all these things, but I have to kind of prioritize some things. Like, was there a moment that you had to come to Jesus moment, like, look, I got to figure this out?
Yeah. It was probably, so I think I've only been out a little over a year and a half, not quite. July would be a year and a half. 9 months in, where I realized I wasn't even eating in my kitchen. When I wasn't at the table, and my kids was like, are we going to do that, what we always do on Friday? I'm like, oh, crap, Just that, I'm a big family person, so letting them kind of struggle for a minute was hard to see. It was like, wait, like I said, just get my priorities as far as family. You have to put that out there. Like, you have to delegate. Like, I wasn't delegating, I wasn't asking for help. I was a one woman show, like trying to do it all, and I cannot do it all. So learning to delegate and break up tasks to people that can officially do it just like you, or pretty good, or even better, realizing that and asking for help really made me stronger, made me be able to have that time that I was, need with my children and or for myself. It's really let some of this stuff go, what I'm saying, so you can be whole for real. So, yeah.
And that's hard, because especially we as women, we want to perpetuate this idea that I can do everything. I'm Superwoman. I can do everything. And that's just not reality.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all ladies, by the way. Shout out to y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Clank, 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 clank,
ladies. For sure.
I think it's just the nurturing aspect of us, of feeling like, you know, we can take care of home, we can have our dreams come true, we can do all of that. And I think that from us feeling like that naturally, it spills over into our dreams, and we don't know how to let the rein go, and we don't know how to start delegating, because we're like, oh, I got this. I got this. It's all good. But like you said, when you can delegate, you are stronger when you have a team that you can delegate to, number one. And you don't miss that time how you felt after 9 months. You don't miss that time with your family and your kids, because that's more important than all of it.
Because you can't get that back. You can't get that back.
You cannot. You cannot. You can wait till they grown and follow your dream.
Okay.
But you can't, you know what I'm saying? But you can't get that time back with your children. That's true.
And just asking for help is strong. Like it takes a strong woman or man to say, look, I need help.
I'm the type of person, I don't ask for help. Like, I don't wait for nobody. I know I'm gonna get the answer. If you don't, if I can't wait for it, I won't. You know what I'm saying? I just won't. I just go get it. And asking for help, that's the game changer for Urbane. Like, asking for help. I have mentors now in different places, and assistants in place to make this dream actually come true. It's going to come true. And then KPIs, you know, targeting those things.
I'm sorry, because Marquita's not here, but I'm sure she's watching this right now and not know what KPIs mean. Can you explain what KPIs are?
Key performance indicators. Okay. Where you make your money at, what makes sense. And when you chisel that out in your business, or identify that area and or task or you know, area where you make your money, and you just target that. You build around that, and you have like a timetable. You have measurements. You know, you just go after that, and you know what I'm saying. It has to be structured, and you got to hit this each and every time. Like, when you get that one no, you go to the next one. You go to the next one. You go to the next one. So building those KPIs out and knowing where you're trying to go definitely helps get you closer to your goal. So
that's good stuff.
But not to cut you off, my bad.
Oh no,
you good.
You all right with us?
Like I just kind of.
Because those are business terms that most people don't realize what their business like. Those are essential things right there. You know, and like analytics too. Because I know for a lot of business owners, they're not checking analytics. They're not checking to see. These indicators of, okay, this did well in the month of March. Why is that? Or this did well during this type of season. Why? What helped in that? And we drink chance over here, y'all. I don't care nobody say. Y'all want to talk about a way to, you know what I'm saying? Like I love our podcast.
I love it too.
So I can,
you know what I'm saying? My bad.
No, you're good. I was about to say, I don't talk too often. This is going to help kind of...
It works every time.
It works every time. I'll be honest.
I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to watch what's happening in about 15 minutes.
Sleep. She going to be pushing me up like, we're on.
I'm going to be doing the mime thing. I'm like, she all right, y'all.
It's nice to have you on the show with making vodka, like Brandon said earlier. Like, this is... You know, we're diving into something new. We've had a winemaker on already, but making alcohol, I know that there's a difference between making wine and making alcohol. So can you tell us a little bit about the process?
Okay, sweet. For vodka, it's a neutral spirit. Urbane is a corn vodka. I experimented with a lot of different grains and fruits. It made sense to me. Wine, on the other hand, it's fermented, just like vodka is fermented. But however, you guys, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just aged a little bit too, or it's aged. So for me, I'm just gonna, because I'm not a winemaker, I'm speaking for I chose corn because it made sense. And distilling is just like cooking. Honestly, I'm a good cook. A lot of people don't know that. So that's why it just made so much sense to me. It's literally cooking like a nice pot of, you know, that chicken noodle soup. Like once you have your recipe, your batch, it's basically just trying to really like hone in on what's, the best ingredients. So corn behaved very well for me. Like corn was just easy to pitch your yeast and make the mash. It just behaves. So I tell people, corn mash is basically like the base of it. It's corn, you got sugar, you got yeast, you got distilled water, and there's some other little things in there. To make a long story short, before I let it sit or ferment for how much time I did, I stirred my product. It tastes like cream corn. Tastes just like cream corn.
I like cream corn too.
Look, I was going to say, I need some green beans with my corn.
Right, so after about 15 to 20 days, or when I put the yeast in there, I open that top up and I stir it and I ladle it out. It tastes like Chardonnay. Yeah, and it's thin like Chardonnay. It tastes like Chardonnay. So that's how you know you have vodka. You have alcohol in there. So you basically distill that, pasteurize it. It's just different techniques. So it's like cooking. It just made sense. I loved it. I fell in love with it. I traveled. I read a lot of books. I still read right now. Read books on it. But it was a process. I wasn't always good. Like a couple of my shine batches was garbage.
I was about to ask you, like, I want to hear the horror stories. Like, did you taste one time like, wow?
Oh my God! So my friends, let me tell you, like they used to try, and they would not tell me it was bad. I knew. I'm like, oh! And they like this. They'd taste it, be like, this one's different. But when I taste it, why y'all? They wouldn't. I was like, y'all playing. They thought
they was trying to be
some right. That's a ride or die.
Like, your real friends, you got that one real friend who gonna be like, this is nasty.
They wouldn't tell me, but I'm like, what's wrong with my body? So after a while, they was like, yeah, don't do that one no more. Don't do that no more. And but yeah, it took a while. Like it took a while because I had the old school. I built some. And then I had state of art ones, the reflux stills and stuff like that. So it was different levels when I understood my equipment and my heating sources and just different techniques. Testing it and pasteurizing. It was just sweet. Like I loved it. It was my thing. But I got good. And the day that I felt like when I got good was when I remember. Because when I wasn't making a lot to sell or, because I kept this pretty private. Didn't nobody know I was doing this. I kept it pretty private. A lot of my close friends knew. And I knew in the back of my head, like, where I was trying to go. So I didn't let the cat out of the bag for, like, a long time. But to speak to where I knew I was getting good at is when I wasn't like, anymore. It was getting better. I was able to have a nice glass of it. And, I journaled about it. My whole techniques was, journaled and documented. And I remember the last time I did this one run with corn, a certain type of corn I got from Urbane, Bourne Farms, actually. And I've been utilizing their grains. And it was just sweet. It was behaving very well. And I made a cocktail. I would never make cocktails with my shine. I'll just drink it and just like study it, and YouTube.
So you can know exactly what it's tasting. So
getting my cuts. Yeah, there was cuts. There's different cuts in liquor. You got the trash that's like acetone, and you got the hearts, and you got the tails and all that stuff. Understanding my cuts, like, so when I did drink it for real, or make a cocktail, I had the hearts. I had the good stuff. So I was just learning that. So I got good in my cuts, and I made my favorite drink, which is a kamikaze. It's just an old school drink, kamikaze. And because I wouldn't drink a lot of it, I was just sipping it, and just learning. This day I made a cocktail about that much, if not more, because I was like, this is it right here. So I made my cocktail. It was delicious. I had another one. And it was out like that. And I remember waking up like this, just making sure I didn't die in the middle of the night. Because I would never drink a lot. Like, I was just sipping and tasting. But I drank till I was gone. And then I literally remember waking up doing like this.
So you had some right there.
It was time to go. It's Urbane now. It's good.
Nice. Your story sounds so similar. Yeah. The friends, the cooking, because I think cooking and having a love for food is one of the things that takes me over. Okay. And makes me enjoy making wine so much and enjoy the taste and the texture and the.
Mm-hmm. So I want to ask, if you were to say, how long would the process be for you to make a batch?
What, my commercial level or on the moonshine level? Because it's two different levels.
Okay, let's talk about
the shine.
The shine. Because I like shiny things.
Lord, all about shine.
Moonshine take forever. It took me forever, man. So I had corn feed from Bourne Farm, so I had to make that into cornmeal. So they was like dehydrated kernels in essence. Oh, wow. That was very hard. So I had to turn that into cornmeal. Mm-hmm. And and it took time to get that into cornmeal.
I'm gonna say y'all.
Listen, I'm over here like
I seen the kid like, oh yeah.
We had to get it. I had to get it soft enough. It broke down well enough to to kind of get some of that sugar out and let the yeast eat on it and all that stuff. But yeah, I had to take that kernel like this. I had to break that down into cornmeal, and then all depends on that. Let me see. Then cook it, and I had a spoon this big. You got you cook. So let's see. It took about maybe 2 weeks to get my Chardonnay in essence, and then you strain that, and then to distill is 12 hours. I used to go fast. Wrong. That's when you had that.
Yeah.
You had to go slow.
Look, it's just like with anything. You got to let it rest. Take its time.
You had to let it take its time. So by the time it would take me 12 hours to do maybe a gallon of shine, and then when I got it, I let it sit. I didn't want to do nothing else with it. So after it's set, then I made my cuts. Sometimes I make my cuts right then and there, so it can chill, like in the jars, the mason jars. And then I'll go back and I'll just filter through it, and I'll kind of like cut it, and I'll drink and taste, and I'll just journal. But I say about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from start to finish.
Cool. Ooh, that's a process.
But so that fermenting part smelled like, man, it was terrible. My bathtub, my bathroom smelled like dog threw up. It was bad. Like the fermenting, and then you hear this burping noise from the
airlock.
Yeah, from the airlock seals.
Come on now.
They know we over here like.
Yeah, we over here like, oh yeah.
We burping? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And letting that sit, and then I got smart. So first I was just doing one at a time. No, I was doing like 2 batches at a time. So when one got done, I had another one. So so it was my thing. Like a lot of times, that was just my thing, and I did it by myself, all by myself.
Do you
my son, no, not recently. No.
Okay. I'm sad.
I think
it's for sale now.
So it sounds like it's because I'm pretty sure. When you make any type of alcohol, you want it to be smooth. That's like your goal, and that's the quality.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's the cuts that does that.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay. So you have to
cuts.
Pretty much have your niche. It has to be your talent to know how to get that right.
So, like the tail end of it, you can actually, they say you can use some of it to kind of stretch it. If you want a lot, you can kind of mix it a little bit to kind of stretch it out. It compromises the quality. It really does. Mm-hmm. And it has a lot of oils in there that does make you sick and give you headache. And it's all dependent. Then you can try to filter the crap out of that to try to get away, but it is what it is. You put some garbage in. If you put some garbage in your good stuff, it's gonna mess it up. Mm-hmm. So I didn't care about the garbage. I didn't care about stretching. I didn't care about quantity. I wanted quality.
And that's the small batch.
And that's the small batch comes from. Yeah.
I love it.
So my bad.
Yeah.
I want to talk about.
It ain't cheap.
I'm glad you asked because I was going to ask. Starting out to get your brand out, to get how. So let me start from there. So to get Urbane into the bars inside the stores and whatnot. What's the process with that? Because I'm pretty sure you just busting looking so like, hey, I got this Urbane. What's up? Who wants some?
You gotta do your name dash with it when you walk through the store.
Right. See it.
honestly, right now, I could put liquor in the state of, anywhere in the state of Ohio that has a state liquor agency. With a click like that, I can transfer or put liquor anywhere I want. You know, based on product. Like if I have, you know, I didn't spread myself out like that because there is a bar, there's a quota, there's, you know, you have to be relevant. The state wants you relevant. You guys have to still promote, and I still have to promote, and there has to be a consumer that wants it. So I handpicked a lot of my wholesale accounts or my bars and restaurants through just like previous experience with them. Like, I like this place, or I know the owner here. 90% of them was very receptive to the new brand, and allowed me to come in and walk in and do some promotions. I actually, you know, I sold them the bottle, they bought it, and I helped them sell it again, like by doing happy hours and stuff like that. Like, this brand or this type of career is a lot of advertising. It's all marketing. I thought, you know, honestly, when I first went into it, I thought people was just going, yeah, I'm going to get that. It's black owned, it's local. No. It's liquor. I'm thinking, it ain't complicated. It's liquor, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No. They want you gotta talk about it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, explain it. And they want to know, like, as if it was something completely new. You know, and it's liquor, just like Tito's or Absolute or whatever. And that was cool. I learned that. I thought it was just going to automatically be embraced because everybody drink vodka. This is good. You get a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But no, I had to do a lot of educating. And the wholesale accounts or the bars and restaurants were pretty receptive. There's a couple people that said, no, get out of here. But, you know, I just went to the next. But the liquor store I can allow any liquor store to have it. I just choose. I restrict a lot of places because it's about, I guess, the relationship.
Yeah. Call her liquor store.
Yeah, you know.
You know what? Hashtag ask for Urbane Vodka.
Oh,
there you go.
Bet.
There you go.
We gonna start. We gonna start.
You have
We
to
gonna start that.
That's definitely how. When you go into places and you're like, oh, you don't.
If you don't ask for it, you know what I'm saying. Even though it's hot as heck over, and Mookie's is number one.
Congratulations.
Mookie's, number 2 best-selling liquor store. We got one in Sheffield that's selling well. And they're all, there's been gradual support, like steady support. Like people steady rocking with me, and I'm so grateful for that. Trading off, you know, putting that other stuff that they don't drink, you know, down. And when they're liking something, and that's the support that, like, I'm very grateful for. People really embracing what I wanted my consumers to have, what I try to bring, or the gift I wanted to give to the consumer. It's a good quality. You gotta, you know, overproof, which we're not used to drinking, but once you learn how to drink Urbane, it's a game changer because you don't feel like crap the next day, and you get right to it.
Nice.
I don't know why I thought the whole marketing plan was like, here you go, drink this.
No, for real. Like, here, y'all take a shot. Okay, y'all buy a whole case. Okay,
You like that? You like that?
Done
I know
deal?
you like that.
right.
No, I mean, you have to throw in an extra couple bottles. You got to throw in some of this over there, some places.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent. Every bar and restaurant is different.
Yes.
Inconsistent across the board, and I'm grateful for it all because I learned. I learned from day one on what side of town is behaving like this. What's, you know, it's weird, but it is. They're cliquey. I've learned a lot. So I'm enriching those accounts that's embracing local. I'm strengthening those relationships there. And like I said, the more you guys enjoy and like and ask for it, they don't have no they have no reason to tell me no. They can't tell me no. Because, you know, you deserve to sit and drink where you want, you know, drink that if you want it. That's your establishment. You drinking Urbane now, why can't it be there?
Bet.
It's in the liquor stores. It's just like the rest of them now. I'm not in the backyard and you got to come over here around the way. They can make the order and they can have it for you any given time. It's that you guys got to ask for it.
Yeah.
If you rocking with it, ask for it. Enjoy it.
Nice.
Bet.
Nice.
We're going to start the hashtag tomorrow. Bet.
Yep, tomorrow is going up.
Got to ask for it. It's supply and demand. You have to demand that.
Okay. So, all right. So, we talked about the past, talked the present, let's talk about the future.
Future?
Talk about the future. What's next up for you and Urbane? Because, you know, you are your business, but at the same time, you are, you know what I'm saying, a CEO.
For me, want to just sticking to my goals and having fun with this. I'm looking to add a new product on. As far as size, we're debating if we're going to get you guys the bigger version of Urbane or nice little shorties.
I think bigger. Go bigger, please. That's my opinion.
It's it's a lot of different variables with that.
I bet.
It's a lot of different variables. It's this size of towns. It's it's the high end, the low end, and they all want different. So
because I feel like when I go get my bottle of liquor, I just want to have that.
You don't want to come back 2 times a week.
Yeah, I don't want to keep coming back. I just want to have that. Sip on that till that's gone.
See me, I need a little shorty 40. I can just put in my purse. That's just me.
I was about to say, but I get a lot about the wine. Everybody wants the shorter bottles, especially to serve.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So so I am working on crunching numbers for that. That's pretty big because once I'm able to add those, basically those products, we'll
have to have a survey.
We're gonna have a survey. Yeah. You either want that shorty 40?
Yes, let's have a survey. What do you guys think?
That would definitely help.
Yeah,
honestly.
What do you guys think? We'll have something in the show notes, but I know you can put it together.
I'll put it together.
Put it together, and so we can get some votes and let us know what you guys think is the best idea.
There we go. Marketing.
There you go. So just like this year is completely different. I totally revamped my business model, and this is about execution. My whole year is already mapped out. My money target, from my money target, budgets, all that is all mapped out. It's about execution. So, and that's really what I'm focused on is executing and turning my brand from a one-woman show into operating like a company. So that is my focus in getting healthy as a business. Like when I first started out, it was nuts, just me. A lot of things kind of fell to the wayside, but just regaining that, refocused, and getting the health back of my business, like just being stronger and just executing. Like I know what's up now. So I'm having fun with it, and I'm just gonna stay on target. That's it.
That's good stuff right there.
That's all I got for this year, honestly.
Yes.
Jeez.
Well, we look forward to seeing your company grow, and I see it happen.
Oh yeah, we see it.
Yeah,
I definitely see it happen.
You gang now.
And
so.
for our viewers, we already know you guys support, and people that we have on, you guys support, you learn, you support. Yeah. We want to get Simone and Urbane Vodka out here for sure.
Oh yeah.
We do know a lot of lounges and a
lot
of people. We do have a lot of connects. So I know that you said that you are precise about how you choose where your business is, where your business is presented. So we'll talk after the show, but we definitely want to support Simone and Urbane Vodka. We want to get this going.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Let's go. It's
coming straight out of. Are you from Cleveland?
I'm from Cleveland.
Coming straight out of the 216 for sure.
So we gonna love it.
What's your hood? What's your hood? Where you from?
Yeah, where you from?
Man,
come on, man.
I done moved all over the place.
Nah, where you started?
All over the place.
Where did I start at? What you mean where I started? Like
what part of the city?
Let me see where I'm from. Like when I was young, 140th and Lakeshore.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
140th.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta get this going.
Oh, Urbane Vodka, y'all better remember that name. Cause
it's a dope
coming.
name. It's a dope name.
I'm trying to be in the video like that. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get my name dash.
Me and Sam brother.
You're like, look at them two light skins.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. I love it.
One thing I want to comment about Simone is you mentioning that you reached out to get help. And it sounds like the people that you put in place are giving you the right information and the right mentorship.
Yes.
Because it sounds like you know exactly what you want to do, to have your whole year already mapped out. And it sounds like you have the right people in place by when you said spirits, consults, and things like that. So I just wanted to touch on that so that people we have a lot of winemakers out here, and we have a lot of people thinking about things like this, and I think that those are some good directions for people to go in. You know,
for sure.
To get some people that know this business, some people that know this market. I love it. It's that can be a huge beginning step to know what you're dealing with before, if you're thinking about it before you jump out there and do anything.
For
to
sure.
know what you're dealing with.
Would you consider taking on mentees? Because you are, by definition, you already are steps ahead in the game.
I have a lot of information. Even I paid a lot of money for consultation in the spirits industry, taking some classes, learning this. You know, they're out there. The spirits consultant is definitely worth it. It's pricey, however, worth it. With that, I've done a lot prior to the consultant. Like, I did my own research. I was already permitted. There's a lot of federal permits and government permits that you need to, I was already permitted, had my product already established. I just, when I got to the spirit consultant, it's just helping me develop it. Help me understand. We did market entry, competitors. I researched my competitors and stuff like that, but it was still a new language in essence. Of course, So I actually, I did this back in 2017 and 19. It's just now making sense because I'm working in it. In it. Now the light bulb is off. It's a wrap. The light bulb is off. Like I said, mentorships is very important, especially when they're business minded. My first language is the human body, nursing. Putting my ambition, my goals, my drive, and structuring it and put it in place with, that's what you have to stay focused on, to move forward in this industry. Really knowing where you're trying to go and not wasting money, with budgets and stuff like that. Like, my mentors, we set up systems and process for the rest of the year. We have a target, an action plan already ready to go. Just knowing where you're trying to go. That's it. Just staying structured, staying on top of your game. It's really, if you have those people in place to help you, it's very important. It's very important.
I think, of course, the product itself is the most important
that
part.
Helps.
But I think, and we've talked about this on the show before, sometimes your dream and your passion is just not enough when you are out here running a business. It is a business. So you have to have that in place, and you have to know what you're doing. You have to have those numbers that you're talking about. And I don't think I can stress this enough, how important it is to put people in place that know what they're doing.
They're doing.
Yes.
So I just brought on a COO, and
I'm sorry, because my kid might not know what that is. You gotta break that down.
A chief operating officer that understand CPG, and scaling a business. He's sweet with the systems. Keeping things, tracking, inventory. Don't take that for granted. Your T-shirts and your lotions or candles, don't take that for granted. Keeping that, trying to get your cost of goods down, seeing where you want to be in 24. You have to be looking ahead while you're actually executing now. Just being structured. That was really slowing. I had to slow it down a little bit because I'm not about to lose my footing because, of lack of understanding or being organized.
I was about to say.
That was a whole word.
Yes.
And
go ahead.
And when you were talking about, like, I'm not really into the business side, and I'm like, but you are doing it. Because the way that, even if you're not the person necessarily setting up the systems or going through that, you know what the process entails. And that's a businesswoman. That's a boss.
Oh, I definitely know how to run this business. It's just really articulating it effectively. And there's different, like, software. There's different programs that you need, like, for real.
Oh, yeah.
You can, like me, like, my team hate that I like paper and pencil. You know, we got to get this in spreadsheets. We got to get these. You got to pull these reports. You know, and that just transitioning into stuff like that. Working on a corporate level, like I'm raising the bar. I'm thinking bigger. I want to operate like a business, like a corporation that I am going to grow into, and I can't have this shit on paper. On paper.
Yeah, no, we've been slipping all day.
Yep.
right.
Take this away.
And the 2 wines, man.
Get this out of here.
It's the wine, y'all.
The 2 wines.
You can't have it on paper. You gotta have it in the system. You gotta know this. It has to be generated. You gotta know these numbers, and they're moving. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna move or they're gonna fall off. You gotta make sure.
They're trying to get me lit, y'all. It's Tuesday.
I wasn't coming over there.
Oh, just me, huh?
Your glass was empty.
That's terrible.
I know me when I got, so I've been sipping on this for real. Like, y'all, my cheeks gonna go higher and higher.
You just look happier and happier because you know where you about to go. That's all that it is.
And then you already got the first indication it's almost there. I slipped up.
The slip.
I did it.
No, this is. I just want to say, I think I'm ecstatic watching this progression of Black businesses.
Facts.
And all of the things that we are getting into. It feels so good, you know, and I haven't been drinking 2 wines, just so y'all know. I'm sober.
Can't relate.
Cause y'all know, but I started coming out with the love.
Yeah.
You know I love you, love. Right.
Listen, when you want to recap episode, I'm gonna talk about all clips of when the kid said, "Y'all know I love you." Because that's how she do.
But no, it's a beautiful thing, and this generation and my generation and everything in between there, I feel like it's just coming together to really make things happen. And every day I'm seeing us do something else, get off into something else.
They're doing it together though.
Yes, from toilet tissue to supermarkets to just all of it, the banks, just all of it, and it feels really, really good. And it's like to hear you speak, you know what the hell, we might as well keep it going. Might as well keep it going. You know what the hell you are talking about, and you have taken your love for making vodka, and you have literally created a business that I'm sure will be a corporation.
You created some history.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is big stuff. And like I said, I love it. I love the collaboration. I definitely have information for you, for sure.
You know what? I used to be like apprehensive, like I'm gonna go slow. I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afraid to take off.
Thank you.
I'm no longer afraid to take off. I understand where I want to go. I understand I understand my plan and my roadmap, and I'm not afraid to take off anymore.
And you have to be ready.
Ready. Yes, ma'am.
Because the last thing you want is to take off and you
not ready,
are still back here, and you're not ready for that takeoff, and you have to start, and you slipping up, and you can't follow through with promises, and you can't follow through with the product, and you can't. So that's what I'm saying.
That's a definitely good point.
That's what I'm saying. You sound like you have it lined up.
I'm just so impressed with the overall aesthetic. And then just listening to you talk, like when you first started, it was just like I don't want to do that, and I'm just but watching you talk about your brand just brought out that passion, and more importantly than just getting lit, you're providing us with information. You're educating people. You know what I'm saying?
And that was true education.
That was real education.
She broke it down.
Because I'm over here like potato, corn. I'm going to make some cornbread, cornmeal, right?
Yeah.
Those are things I never knew.
This wasn't just, I studied this. I did this, you know. I did. Like, I can talk the talk. I understand, when it comes to distilling. I don't know quite much about wine, but when it comes to distilling, I got this. You know, I'm a spirit enthusiast. I'm not like all like that, but I love spirits. You know, I do drink other stuff. People like, what else do you drink? I drink everything, honestly. I try it all.
Yeah.
You know, whiskeys, wine from time to time, port specifically, rums. But I like good stuff. I like higher proofs. I'm gonna gravitate to the higher proofs. Most guys do, but
I must say, we like getting lit.
Oh,
yeah, I like the higher proofs.
I don't play. We gotta drink good and get high. I mean, high off alcohol.
High off of life.
High off of alcohol.
Alcohol.
14%. Notice I said that first. I have some information for you that I think you'll like, too.
Okay, cool. I'm with
I have
it.
some information
Thank you.
for you. Yeah.
Who's going to segue me to my next question, because if nothing else, this podcast and what we're doing here is for the collaboration piece, right? And I want to know, because I wonder, in the industry of the spirits and alcohol, do you feel in the city of Cleveland the stigma that we have, unfortunately, that we don't come together, that it's not that collaboration piece? And if it is, how can we fix that?
Wait a minute. Slow down. Are you asking me, do Cleveland support each other?
Do you think, and from your experience?
For sure we support each other. Cleveland love Cleveland.
Thank you.
Cleveland love Cleveland. Like, no, I just heard some stuff. I'm like, come on, man. No, we support each other. I wouldn't be selling, trust me, Cleveland love Cleveland now. More collaboration, definitely. Like, this is a hub for networking. We need more hubs. You know what I'm saying? I think this is definitely a good thing. Like I said, I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I was excited to be here.
First podcast, y'all.
First podcast.
I'm not in front of nobody's camera. So, yeah.
We
years now.
We appreciate you.
And they gonna watch.
Oh, yeah, they'll watch.
And they gonna call you.
They'll call you up.
Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes.
Oh, you'll be able to see the numbers yourself.
I ain't gonna be able to watch. But no, Cleveland love Cleveland. That's why I'm wearing this. Like, I support local. I'm mad.
I really like that.
I
sweatshirt
love that
too.
sweatshirt.
That hoodie is dope.
It's bomb. Like, even the owner, and she's a local business. You tell me local, I'm going over there. I want to see. I want to hear.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I love local. I'm a geek for local stuff. So all my hoodies down there. Excuse me, we keeping it going, right?
Keep it going. We are
It's
They'll
local.
be all right. They'll be all right.
It's local for real. Honestly, I love local,
and
I'm going to support. Because I know where I stand. You know, even from like funding. Funding is not out there. We need our dollars. We do. We need local business, not just a black local. Local business need our money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
absolutely.
So yeah, absolutely, I support local.
That's what's up.
That's why I'm rocking this. Like, y'all go get y'all. This is a respectfully Cleveland. Her IG, KP, please.
That's
grab
her
hoodie.
IG, respectfully Cleveland.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I
I'll
want
have
that.
I'll have that for sure.
It's nice, and look at this. This
No,
quality. Like, I can't find nothing small to fit. Like, this is perfect.
I'm a hoodie enthusiast, and I can tell that's a great quality.
I love this hoodie. I didn't wear it twice already.
So cute. When you walked in, I was like,
oh,
I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
So I'm that was my give back too today. Like, I'm giving, like, I'm rocking local. I always do. That's nothing new about me.
That's what's up.
That's not nothing new though. But yeah.
From Cleveland though, I for some reason I thought you were gonna say I'm from, I don't know, some outskirts, somewhere for some reason. But from Cleveland, it just makes it even. I think just because you're making vodka that I feel that way. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you learned that from Grandpa, and you know what I'm saying? I think that's why I felt
from the
that
South,
way.
In Southern Ohio,
a
little Dublin maybe. You know,
my family did it a little bit. Dibble. I've seen those airlocks and carboys like when I was growing up and stuff, but I didn't know what that was until recently when. A lot of my friends brew beer. They out in the sticks in Oberlin and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a kind of like a southern thing. But no, I copied it from them, and like I said, it made sense to me. It's like cooking. It was like cooking. I'm a bomb cook. If you know, you know. So it just made. You
better be plugging.
Wait, time out. I love you looking in there real quick. You better. Hey, if you know, you know.
Because I'm like, I don't know, but I want to know.
Right. That's good stuff right there.
No, but yeah, it just made sense. I fell in love with this. This is my thing now. This is I'm very proud. I'm very proud of myself.
I'm looking forward to see you.
I was wanting to just do this one.
I'm just gonna be like, I know her. We talked this stuff.
I guess I'll have to have my 2 bottles too.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Right, man. You gotta do it.
Come on, man. We got to. We got Cleveland love Cleveland. I don't know who said that or what.
Tight episode.
Title of the episode. Title of the episode is Respectfully, I'm from Cleveland.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
That's
there we go.
That's the title right
There we
there.
go.
That's the title right there. I love it. I've enjoyed this so much.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
This was dope.
Thank you. This, like I said, I've come out of my comfort zone. This is just step one. This is step one.
So speaking of that, because I know when the documentary comes out, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure this interview is part of it. Someone asked the one of my questions I like to ask everybody, the legacy. What do you want legacy to be for you as an individual, and what do you want the legacy to be for Urbane?
Legacy for me as an individual, besides Urbane, that I gave back.
Mm-hmm.
I was active in my community. I followed my dreams. You know. That's it. Like I'm a giver. I have other things that Urbane is going to basically help, like different youth things. Like I have a thing for hunger, so hopefully, like I said, I can give back and have those things that's in the community and to give back. Like that's what I want. I want to. This is like a stepping stone, honestly. I want to give back and be, you know, heavy in my community and helping people. You know, and entrepreneurs believing in themselves. I want to be that person that sowed seed to me when I, you know, and I didn't have a big. I'm the oldest of 9.
Oh wow! Why we start third?
Wow. Is that why it's 91, bro?
No, not quite. But just having those mentors and people pushing me, I don't want to be that person for somebody. It's imperative. We need this for our youth.
Yes, we do.
And just someone to say I believe in you, that goes a long way.
That's good.
I'm holding on to some of those words from high school right now. Like
that's good.
I'm a go getter because of some of those things. Some of those you know what they said to me. So that was big for me because just to have and follow my dreams is big. You know, so I'm very proud of myself, and I just want to get that back. I want to get that love back for real.
This is your vehicle.
This is my vehicle. You said it right. I was lost, but yeah. This is definitely my avenue.
That's wonderful.
All right, so this is the major one because I know some person watching right now is going to be in their kitchen. This corn.
Be careful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just be careful.
But because you've been dropping straight gems tonight, and and I think the Mark Andy good interview. Yeah, you really have. I want you. The 2 wines really.
Yeah, 2 wines. Big ups to 2 wines.
But I think Mark, with any great interview, there's so much to be able to take away, get something away from the interview, and I want to pinpoint some of the things that you believe that someone wants to take away from the interview tonight.
Pinpoint. Say that again. I'm sorry.
What are 3 things you want someone to take away from the interview tonight?
Oh. Focus on the health of your business. Make sure you take care of yourself.
Kind of that. I'm sorry.
And when I say the health of it is your finances in order. You're the visionary, so make sure you know everybody's carrying out what you want your brand to be. Like I'm not compromising on being sophisticated, upscale, and polished. So make sure everybody's on board with your vision because you're the visionary. Also, like I said, focus on the health of your business and operate like a business. Delegate. Asking for help is not so bad, especially if it's going to make you, you know, propel you forward to have positive revenue, positive outcomes. So, what else? I got one more, right? Drink Urbane. Try it. Give us a try.
Hey,
there you go. That's a good one.
I love
it. I got a tagline. My first tagline was and was really what I was driving when I first came out. It's not complicated. It's sippable. It's really not complicated. It's good drinking. Give us a try. So, yeah,
it's not complicated.
It's not complicated. It's just good drinking.
And shout out to Tish, because Tish literally was in my inbox like, "Hey, listen,
Tish.
you better put her on the show." I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Tish.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Tish.
Yeah, no, and I love because she genuinely was like, "You gotta have me in show." So I remember going to your page, I'm like, "Oh, that's a vodka brand, and it's black on, and it's women on." Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Yeah, we definitely gotta have you on." So shout out to her and whatnot.
I really appreciate that. I definitely.
Thanks for sitting down with us.
You gang now. You part of the gang now.
Gang,
you know what
gang
I'm
now.
saying?
That's
Gang now.
Yeah, we didn't drink together, so we family.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Sweet.
Right. Don't get no better
I'm
than
with
that.
I'm with that. That is big.
So where can the people reach you at, and where can they buy a case of Urbane at?
Okay, you can buy, on the website, the Ohio Liquor website can tell you how many bottles on the shelf at any given spot where we're at. We're pretty sprinkled out throughout Cuyahoga. We do have a Giant Eagle in Toledo, a Dave's in Toledo and a Giant Eagle in Akron. But Cuyahoga County, I'm pretty sprinkled around. So the Ohio Liquor website is really where you can get some accurate information on where to buy if you want to go to the nearest location. There are some locations on the website that will point you to already established bars that you can sit down and drink in, and liquor stores as well. I'm active on the business IG. You can send me a message. I'll talk to you. And that's pretty much it right there.
Show us your IG, but we'll have it shown us also.
Oh yeah, Urbane Vodka is one word, Urbane Vodka. The website, www.urbanevodka.com. There's what you call that? Contact. You can contact me there.
That's who you
Contact
want.
us.
That's who you want.
Contact us.
Who you wanting?
God. For real.
Y'all see them cheeks getting rosy over there?
So yeah, you can leave a
contact.
contact me there. Yeah. So yeah.
All right.
And she brought us gifts.
Oh yeah, we do gotta announce the winner.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
I won. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I got these guys some gifts here.
Yes. Because if you've been following IG, you know that we said that that one of the lucky winners is going to win a gift from Urbane Vodka or whatnot. So how about this? We gonna announce tomorrow on IG. You know what I'm saying?
We can do
We'll do that. We'll do that. Because somebody might be cheating. Because I know I don't be by somebody.
I'm cheating.
right.
So y'all can enter. So since we gonna announce it tomorrow, y'all can enter. Y'all can enter. Oh, it's not. Yeah, you can enter up until I guess tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm gonna drop this soon. So yes. And last little bit of business, guys. Once again, March 12th, we will be at the 4 Bistro for our annual, we call it annual, should we say annual, quarterly, yes, quarterly speed networking, guys. We, as you can tell, we are a group of introverts, but we have
Where?
Listen, to you are, I guess every time, you know what I'm saying? But because of that,
Right.
we have found a great way to network, despite if you're extroverted or introverted. Literally, you have 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes, 2 minutes for you, 2 minutes for the person across from you to tell about your business, give your life story in those 2 minutes. And if you decide afterwards you want to continue to see the person, by all means, trade cards, do all that good stuff. But it's no skin off your nose and no pressure on your end also. So I think we do pretty good with that. I think it helps helps everyone to let that pressure off. But it's a great way to meet great people like Sam, great people like Simone, great people like Steve, to just get out and see the great people of our city and whatnot. So, so you gonna be there?
What day?
Sunday, March 12th.
That sounds doable.
Okay, see.
Okay.
So y'all get to see Simone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Okay.
Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? So
Live and in color.
exactly. So hit the Liquid Bio, guys. We want to see y'all there. It's gonna be a good time. That's everything.
You
said it all.
Okay, all right. This is episode 105, y'all.
105.
You know what I'm saying?
105.
Steve said it. He said text the day. He said roll to 1,000. That's what he said. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nice.
So we want to thank y'all once again for watching every week and coming out and seeing the great people of our city doing great things like this right here. This is dope right here. So we can't thank y'all enough, y'all. So until next time, we see y'all there. Peace.
Peace. Shout out to